So the basic greetings in the Kabi language, a lot of our families would say, Wanya yin yan mani. Inyari baga means you're welcome here. Wanya yin yan mani means hello, how are you? Our families have lived here for many, many generations. And, for us to survive here, we had to really look after and care for our landscapes and our food sources, our resources. And so, you got to care for them. You got a duty of care, so that sustainability, so next year. And so, you've got food for as long as you're sort of, existing on the landscape. And so it doesn't change today. We all still live here today. Okay, we might be all speaking different languages and have different nationalities, maybe not originally from Australia, but live here and born here. And so, you have a responsibility to the landscape that you now reside on and born on. And so, yeah, we're all in the same category, the same boat as the next custodians for the future generations. Well, the main sort of artwork that was seen really on Aboriginal people around these areas, the artwork was mainly on your shields or on your bodies or on your artifacts. The shield patterns were very bold geometric patterns that basically reflected our landscape that we live on. So we see a lot of these patterns, these shapes in our landscape. So the theme today, a bit of artwork here at the Abbey Museum. So, oh yeah, I've got a perfect one. Our shields have the artwork. And so I sort of did this public art, sort of symbolising where you see artwork on Kabi people, where it's going to be seen, and usually it's on their shield. So originally we sort of had the concept doing 4, but because of budget and whatnot, you have to trim the sides a little bit, and so we end up doing the 2. But there are 4 species of plants that we use for our shields. So we have the batwing coral tree, which is here. We have the fig tree, which is here. But also there's also the gimpy tree, and there's also the mangrove tree. And so I was really sort of trying to symbolize our artwork and show that in the public arts is a shield sort of patterns and designs. And in this one here, I've just basically got the batwing coral, which is, as I said, another timber that we use to make our shields. And so I've got the red flower because this one is connected to the mud crabs. Yeah, people, mud crabs, you want to know this one. This is mud crab tree, so when it blooms, it's orangey red flower, which is signified here. And with the big green leaf that is the shape of a bat wing, like a bat silhouette. And so they say the batwing coral tree. But when it flowers red, we know mud crabs are in season. We know when you cook a mud crab, it has the same color as the flower. So when it flowers in, mud crabs at their fattest, best to eat. That one over there was really around the same time. These are seasonal sort of paintings. So around the time that you've got mud crabs, and you've also got figs, and that's another tree that was used to make our shields. And so I've basically done the formation of the leaf structure, the shape of the leaf, and I've added in some of the fruit that they bear during around the same time, summertime. Right now, what are we in April? So yeah, you find figs in, and also you might get a couple of strays there, the mud crabs as well. And also, as part of the public arts here, not only did I do the crab, batwing tree and the fig tree, but also down the base here, as you can see around the outside bordering the shield pattern, is a fern that is usually found in the swamps all around the district here of Toorbul Point, Abbey Museum districts. And this food was available to eat every day of the year, 365 days, and you make bread out of it. So you'd have to get the root, you'd have to pound the roots, get the starch, collect the starch up, add the water, turn it into a bread dough, cook it in the side of a fire. Edible all year round. And also another important fact to mention is that, the artwork was specifically designed here at the Abbey Museum. And, when I came out the first days coming out talking about what arts I'm going to do, well, I had a look around and I saw a lot of the arch timber, arch doorways, arch windowways, the LED lighting over at the church there. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, I think I could do something that would complement the artwork that's already here. And a lot of our shields have the same shape as the archway. You have more rounded bits, but also you have one that goes to a point. And so basically, it just was like, it was meant to be that, when I say, artwork at the Abbey Museum, what could you do? First thing I thought was shields, identity of our artwork, and plus also complementing the architecture already here at the Abbey Museum.